And welcome to another episode of the Living Large Theater podcast. Billy Santiago here along with my good friend of 36 years, Gary Rodriguez, our super producer, Noe Ayala. You can reach out to us via email at thelivinlargetheater@gmail.com. That's our addy. We're available on these platforms, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon Prime, and the iHeart Podcast Network. If you want to become a sponsor of this fine show, reach out to our super producer, Noe, at 956-451-1633. And please, before 9 p.m. and not on weekends, you could rate our podcast, share it with a friend, leave us a comment, and more importantly, hit that subscribe button so you get a notification next time we have a new podcast.
This is the Living Large Theater podcast. This is day 3 for us at the White Sands Marina in Port Isabel, Texas. We want to thank our brand new corporate sponsor, Fred Rodriguez, a Texas sportsman. We want to thank our hosts here at the White Sands Marina and Arnold Flores and his wife, Corina Lugo, great hosts here, and they've made us feel really, really comfortable, exceptionally comfortable, and we're surrounded in paradise settings all around. We have palm trees, we have water, we have boats, we have fishermen, fisherwomen's, and we have kayaks. We just saw an egret, right here. I took a picture of it on the dock here. And so White Sands Marina, as we talked to Arnold yesterday, implies that it has a place where you can park your boat and get out and refuel and come inside to the restaurant and the bar. And while you're here, you can also make plans to spend the night because they have a wonderful, wonderful hotel, and it's all encompassed under the name White Sands Marina. So this morning we are in the bar. It's not open yet, but we're here, and we're going to start talking with Corina Lugo in just a moment. But first of all, just to recap, White Sands Marina, Port Isabel, Texas, that is your family vacation destination when you want to either come to Port Isabel and do some fishing, boating, kayaking, or if you want to go all the way across the bridge onto South Padre Island. Both destinations, both great choices. But I'm telling you what, the value, the absolute premier value is right here at White Sands Marina.
Hey, Noe. So our super producer, Noe, went kayaking yesterday. How was it, buddy?
Fantastic, man.
Yeah? Awesome.
Yeah, he got the double one where he took a guest, and they're out there in the water, and here they are, safe and sound.
You didn't flip over, did you?
And I know that Arnold gave him a block of safety instructions first, because the last thing they want here is for you to come out here and have an accident. But the good thing is you have professionals all around you. You have boaters. You have Arnold, who's got all the experience in the world, and he'll tell you what you need to do and what not to do to make sure you get back here to the dock safe and sound at White Sands Marina. Corina Lugo, thank you for joining us. Big round of applause, please. Corina Lugo, this is Arnold's wife here, and I'm going to tell you, thank you so much for your hospitality. We saw you day 1 on Thursday when we got in. Let me ask you a question. You run the hotel here. What about towels? Do people take towels, or do y'all encourage or not want them to? Because it's got to be an expense. But do y'all go through a lot of towels? And let me tell you this, y'all have the good towels, not the little vanilla wafer towels. You got really nice towels.
We do. We go through a lot of towels. We even have where customers want to buy our towels. So we have a set of towels in the front office where people can purchase their own towels.
That's amazing.
That's how
good they are.
Yeah, that's how frequent people ask about the towels.
That is nice. That is nice. So I noticed that, obviously the history of this place is many, many years, many changes along the way. But what you have done as the renovator here of all the rooms, they're really nice. I mean, you walk into a room and you think you're, at some big place on the island. What did you envision when you set out to start the restoration of the rooms here?
What I really had a vision for was actually, and I think y'all spoke about it yesterday, is that angler's paradise, right? I want the anglers to come and feel comfortable, and also when they bring their family, I want them to feel comfortable, because when you think of like a fisherman's, wharf or a fisherman's hotel, it's not, too fancy, yeah. It's not too foo-foo, but so I wanted to make it where, they can bring their families with them, their kids, their wives, and feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted, that was my envision when
Well, you
we
hit
started
it.
this.
You hit the nail right on the head. Let me ask you this, Corina. So a family of 4 shows up, mom, dad, 3 little kids. Walk us through the perfect weekend here if they just stayed here at White Sands Marina. What's there to do here, and what would you encourage them to look into when they are here?
So the really great thing about White Sands is that they don't ever have to leave here, right? So they come in, they check in. They'll come in and check-ins at 3 o'clock. So they'll come in, get settled in the room. Then they'll come and eat dinner, have a few drinks. They could drive around, go to the island, see what's there. For that night, the next morning they come here. We have breakfast. We serve breakfast at 7 a.m. That'll be our summer hours. They'll come and have breakfast. We have captains that leave out of here. We have about 35 captains that leave out of here.
Oh, wow.
So they could charter a captain, or then we also have pontoon rentals. We have boat rentals where, fishing boats. And then we also have the, which is really neat now, the SPI exotic cars here. So those are really fun. So, we have something for everybody here.
What
We
is
have
the SPI
kayaks.
exotic cars?
Those are those, McLarens. I don't.
And
I'm not
they
too good with
rent them
cars.
here, or
They rent them here.
Really?
Yes,
That
sir.
is awesome.
And they're sort of like jet skis, but in a car setting.
Oh, I saw one up by the front door there.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. So, what about fishing? Can you fish around here off the dock, or is there a place where you can go fishing?
Yeah, we have 2 different areas that they can fish at. We have lights, so if they want to fish at night. We have picnic tables, barbecue pits. So it's, again, something for everybody here.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, the barbecue pit area. And long term, I understand talking to Arnold that y'all have people that actually stay for 2 months, 7 months, and on
Yes,
top of that, you also have an apartment complex here on the property in case somebody just doesn't want to leave.
Right. So our lovely winter Texans, oh my God, they're the best, right? We have winter Texans that are here for 3 to 4 months at a time, even 5 to 6 months. With the construction going on Highway 48 here, we have a lot of people that are going to be here for about a year or so, and so we have 12 apartments that they're able to rent.
Let's talk about the local economy. I'm glad you said that. The renovation on Highway 48, the introduction of SpaceX and the space tourism and all the improvements they're going to be doing on Highway 4. Then you have the H-E-B, you have the Walmart here. What are some other things that you believe would help people feel more comfortable at home if they came here to White Sands Marina? They have Pizza Hut, just normal stuff that they're...
Pizza Hut. We have quite a few Mexican restaurants, seafood restaurants. We have Subway. So it's all, I'm going to say, within a 2-mile radius. So they don't have to drive very far to get, what they're looking for.
But I got to tell you, though, in the 2 days we've been here, the restaurant food here is
Oh, gosh, yeah.
awesome.
We've had breakfast, had the burger.
I had the shrimp and fish basket the other day.
I had some of the
we had
shrimp and
shrimp
fish
cocktail yesterday.
Had a Bloody Mary. I'm not a big Bloody Mary guy, but that one hit the spot yesterday.
And
So
we have some really great menudo for the morning.
Oh, really?
oh wow,
Really?
holding out on us, huh?
While you were here, several people ordered menudo. So
Oh,
yeah,
golly.
we have some really good menudo on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. Our pancakes are fantastic.
Yes.
So
We did
And their
that.
tacos are, they're not small
enormous.
tacos.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
Don't
they
be
are.
cute and order 3 breakfast tacos here, man.
I was going to order 2, man, but I'm glad I didn't because one filled me up.
Yeah, that's they're huge, and they're all fresh ingredients, all great stuff here.
Yep, we make their tortillas fresh every morning.
Yeah, let's
And
talk about
biscuits.
the bar again here where we are. It's not open right now, but Johnny B, the bartender, has got a lot of history here. He was whipping up drinks yesterday. Like I said, I had a Bloody Mary. I saw a couple of margaritas. What do you like?
So my favorite is a mudslide that Johnny makes for me.
What is that?
I don't know. I'm not.
It's a secret.
It tastes good.
It's his own concoction. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's sort of like an ice cream base with like chocolate syrup, and I don't know what alcohol he puts in it.
Wow.
But that's going to be.
And
my
it's called what? The mudslide?
Mudslide.
Okay. So we're in the restaurant overlooking the water here. I guess over your back shoulder there, Corina, there's an RV park. Who are they? Is that private, public, or what?
It's private.
Private.
Yep. But if I'm glad you mentioned the RV park because if somebody's looking for to store their RV or their boat, We actually own 2 acres right across the street.
Oh, there you
where,
go.
you know, if somebody needs to leave their RV for a couple months, or they just want to store their boat and trailer.
Yeah.
We also have that amenity for them.
There
too.
you go, man. It sounds like a one-stop shop. You can do it all right here.
We that's what we're trying to make.
You're doing it. You're on the right path. It is White Sands Marina. We're talking with Corina Lugo, one of the owners here, along with her husband, Arnold Flores. Corina, let me ask you the impact of SpaceX. I know we went over it with Arnold, but what is your opinion of what SpaceX is doing to this area here, either positively or even negatively? I mean, what are your thoughts on SpaceX?
Yeah. So you have your pros and cons, right? So with the pros, it brings a lot of people into this area.
Yeah.
Whether it's to come see the SpaceX launch, you know, where they'll rent a captain and, you know, take a boat out there, or if they'll just drive up and park and, you know, they'll find a parking space, a parking spot and just park to see the launch.
Yeah.
So they are bringing in a lot of people to this area, but the cons are sort of, you know, I've heard, we haven't actually felt it ourselves, but where, you know, when the rocket, you know, goes up there, it's, you know, breaking some windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's having some, you know, property damage.
Yeah, yeah.
But again, we haven't felt that here. We're not as close, but, you know, we have a great view of it when it goes up, and we do feel our, you know, you can feel the thunder of the rockets.
Right.
So, you know.
I've not been
that's the
here
pros
for
and
one of the
cons it.
launches, but I've heard pretty much all good things. I know there are some environmentalists concerned with the impact on the local ecology here. But I think it's a give and take. You know, I mean, Elon Musk, he's here. What about property values? Has SpaceX's location here affected property values in any way, positively or negatively?
I would say positively, because people are wanting to flock here to, you know, not only be just near SpaceX, but also all the people that work in SpaceX, you know,
Yeah.
all the people that they're hiring and, you know, having work there. So, you know, it's bringing a lot of people to the area, as I mentioned.
Yeah.
And so the property values are going up, which is really nice.
Are y'all members
Not
of
the
any?
taxes, though, but
Yeah, the taxes too.
Yeah.
Are y'all members of any local association where you meet with maybe people who do the same thing that you're doing, but maybe on the island or in Brownsville, or are y'all just really independent and holding your own here in Port Isabel?
So both. So we do go. You know, we visit other local restaurants, and other restaurant owners will come here, and we'll just chit chat and talk about, you know, what's going on. You know, is it busy? Is it slow for you? That kind of thing. But we have so much here that, you know, we're here, you know, almost 24/7.
Yeah.
Right.
So if somebody's planning a family vacation coming up, how can they look at the area? Your website. What's your web address?
It's WS, and it's innssuites.com. So it's WSINN and suites.com.
There you go.
And
A
you guys
lot
are
of
on-
information.
And you guys are on Facebook.
Yes, sir.
And what's the Facebook address?
White Sands
it's just
Marina. I
White
think I
San-
found it.
Yeah, it's White
Okay.
Sands Marina, or White Sands Bar and Grill Marina.
Yeah, and if you have any problem at all, you're somewhere other than around here and you want to find some information, just Google White Sands Marina, Port Isabel, Texas. Everything will come. Your website will come up, your phone number, your address, and all that, and all your contact information. It's a really, really great resort here, White Sands Marina. I'm telling you, this is the value. Talk about the water out here. There's not a lot of people out there right now, but were they here earlier and they already took off, or?
Yeah, so we actually had a tournament going on this morning.
Tell us about that.
Well, we weren't hosting the tournament, so I don't know about that.
But they took off from here?
They all took off from here. We were up about 5:30 this morning. They were already launching out at 6 o'clock this morning. So the captains will come and, you know, launch out of here. They'll park here.
Okay.
So, you know, we allow, you know, outsiders to park here
Yeah.
for a fee, a small fee. But yeah.
By the way, she throws that in there for a fee.
But yeah, they're welcome to come and launch out of here. And then a really good thing is that when they're done with the tournament, they'll come over here. What we do is cook your catch. So whatever they catch that day, today, you know, we'll go ahead and have that filleted here. We have a really great filleter, Gus, that will fillet their fish for them. And then we'll cook it for them for $11. And that comes with 2 sides. So
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Hey, one thing we haven't mentioned yet is that you are a veteran, U.S. Air Force veteran. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your time in the military.
So what I did in the military is I worked in the Air Force hospitals. So I was actually stationed in Keesler Air Force Base, which is in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Okay.
So that was where I got to spend my whole 4 years there.
Yeah, there you go. You liked it?
I really enjoyed it. It was a learning experience, and I brought some of that knowledge and experience out to what I'm doing now.
You encourage young people right now, not knowing what they want to do or where they want to go, to maybe consider a 4-year stint in the military or a career. What do you think about that?
I think, in just my opinion, I think everybody should try, go to the military and,
Yeah.
And support their country. So yeah, I encourage, especially going into the Air Force, I encourage everybody to.
Sure, yeah.
To give it a
Any
try.
big events coming up here in the near future? I know summer's right around the corner, but I know y'all do a lot of fishing tournaments here in this area. What do you know of that's coming up?
We have another fishing tournament, and don't ask me the name. We have another fishing tournament coming May 24th.
Okay.
And then after that, what is it, Memorial Day, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just going to be kicked off after
gonna kick in
Memorial
the
Day.
high gear after that, yeah.
It's going to be.
So let's talk
busy.
about 3 upcoming big dates: Memorial Day, 4th of July, and Labor Day. How do y'all rock and roll at those 3 big ones?
So it's going to be exciting this year because we've only been doing this, remember, for like 14 months. So we really didn't get to experience all of that last year because we were fairly new.
Yeah.
Right. And so we were barely getting off the ground. And I think now, since we do have our customer loyal base now, we're just expecting it to be off the wall. So
That's going to be great. How many rooms y'all have here as far as the hotel goes?
we have 30 rooms.
30 rooms, and man, I bet by summertime they're probably going to be about 90% booked. Is that your average?
It is. And like during tournaments, we're like the tournament that I mentioned, that's going to be coming on the 24th of May. We have another tournament, actually May 15th. We're completely sold out.
Oh, wow.
So
It's good.
Yeah, during those times,
Congratulations.
we are completely sold out.
Wow. We're at White Sands Marina in Port Isabel, Texas. We're talking with Corina Lugo, and we want to give a big shout out to our brand new corporate sponsor, Fred Rodriguez, and the Texas Sportsman. I'm telling you, if you're planning a vacation destination or just a couple's getaway, or if you just want some time by yourself, this is the place to come. White Sands Marina, they got a bar, they got a restaurant, 30 rooms, beautiful rooms, I might add. They have fishing, boating, kayaking, and barbecue area, and everything you'd want for yourself.
And the pool.
And the pool, that's
you can't
right.
forget the pool.
We got in the
Yes.
pool. We got in the pool the first day here. It's really nice, really clean, and very refreshing. And yesterday
Was it
saw it was cold. It was cold. Yesterday we saw like a whole family of kids in there. I think there's like 4 or 5 kids in there, and they were just having fun, and you could tell that they were looking for a little escape from the heat.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, no. When we heard them too, they were really enjoying
Yeah,
themselves.
the hot water's got to drive people here. So Arnold was saying that he's been in the water here off the deck here. Have you been in there?
I have not been in there.
No. Can you swim?
No. I can swim.
Yeah.
Yep. But no, I have not been brave enough to go out there yet.
That is all right. So if you're talking right now to somebody who's not in the local area here, what would you say to them that might at least give the suggestion to them that they need to call you or stop by here to look around? What are some of the things that you want to really promote right now about White Sands Marina?
So I think that what you've already mentioned, just the hospitality, we're friendly here, from,
Very.
Myself and my husband, and then, our staff here at the restaurant. It's not, your corporate where you go into a Marriott and, they just, here's your key and that's it.
Yeah.
We love to interact with all our customers. For example, we have a returning customer that's been here several times for the hotel, and it was her birthday today.
Oh, wow.
And
Happy birthday.
Yes, so I got her favorite drink, got her some balloons
Oh, we
today.
saw you walking in with the balloons.
Yes, and so that
Nice.
was because it was her birthday. So it's that kind of personal touch that we really like to give to our customers.
Yeah, and I mentioned yesterday that we walked in here, Billy and I, we actually had breakfast with the property owner, Arnold Flores. We had coffee with him and sat and had a chance to talk to him. Saw you this morning bringing in the birthday balloons and
she was waiting tables too.
and pouring
We
coffee.
do it all,
Yeah.
yep.
Pouring coffee.
We do it
We're
all.
at the White Sands Marina with Corina Lugo, the owner of this beautiful, beautiful property. check it out. You've got to stop by. Like I said, it's a great place to be either by yourself, a couples getaway, or the whole family.
Hey, Corina, question for you here. Do you fish?
I do fish.
Yeah?
But, yeah.
Are you very good at it?
Well, I think I'm better than my husband, but don't tell him that I said that.
What's the biggest fish you ever caught?
Ooh, I think it was a redfish, and I don't know how long it was. I just know it was a big fish.
Nice.
So-
Okay, so you do welcome people to bring their catch here.
Yes.
And you have somebody that'll clean it and fillet it and cook it.
Cook it for him. Yep.
Wow, that is
You
awesome.
can't get any more fresher fish than that.
No.
So-
There you go.
No.
This is the Living Large Theater. We've had a great time. Billy's going to roll us out. Corina, Lugo, thank you so much. We hope to see you again maybe this summer or next summer, but we want to make sure that we are equal partners always with White Sands Marina and Living Large Theater, the podcast.
All right, make sure you reach out to us on our Gmail account, livinglargetheater@gmail.com. We're available on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon Prime, the iHeart Podcast Network. Reach out to us and become a sponsor of this fine show. Call our super producer, Noe, at 956-451-1633. Make sure you rate our podcast, share with a friend, leave us a comment. More importantly, hit that subscribe button so you get a notification next time we have a podcast. Until the next time, you keep living large because we're living large.